Okay, we have no food. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so let's see. Who have we got? You've got a sling. All my hunters. We need to go hunting. We don't have a lot of hunters. We've got 2 hunters at the moment. I think the rest are just kind of in the tents at the moment, getting ready to die. Wow. That was a catastrophe. Oh, we can try to capture some of these wolf pups and actually tame them. Additionally, what else have we got? What have we got that is less dangerous? Raspberries, we can't harvest that. That's only in summer. What else have we got on this side? Anything we can harvest? No, nothing there. Blueberries, that I think was in spring, if I'm not mistaken. No, that is also summer. A shortage of food. This is probably in fall, right? Yeah. Nuts, the chestnuts we can harvest in fall. This we can harvest in summer. That's also chestnut. Service tree. Yeah, no, nothing we can... We've got hunting we can do over here. There we go. Okay, we've got a hunter there. Okay, all my hunters. All 3 of you. Please gather over here. We're going to hunt some boars now. There's a whole herd over here. So who are we going to hunt? There's an adult female and another adult female. No males. Ah. Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to hunt one of the females. That is what we are going to do. We're not going to hunt everyone. Probably setting myself up for starvation here, but that's alright. Let's get ready to hunt. Come on. Go hunt. Go hunt. Oh, I see, Johan, you mentioned if you leave the wood piles disable the storing task for sticks and logs. Do not confuse the villagers. That's a good idea. Okay, so let's go over here. We've got over here, we've got one. We're just going to disable. There we go. There we go, disable. And then also this one. Just disable everything. Okay. Hopefully now nobody comes and tries to store anything in that area. Okay, hunters. Back to the hunting of the piggies. You've got a sling, good stuff. And you guys are here. Great stuff. Okay. Let's carry on, shall we? Now, I suspect it will take quite a few shots to actually hunt this sow. Anyone? You're not shooting yet? Out of range, I guess? Oh, man. Okay, I see, Johan, you also mentioned that in your playthrough you did the migration at the start of the game to get a better long-term area, but that was really the very beginning of that map. A few resources to carry around. Aha. Yeah. Have we got anyone that can actually go and fish? Anyone fishing? I don't think there is anybody fishing at the moment, so let's... The fish stocks over here have replenished. Let's get someone to fish for us. Because we need fish, we need food. I doomed my tribe. I completely and utterly doomed my tribe. And you guys are... You're not contributing. Just come back. Just come back. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Alright. Now. I guess at some point we are going to have our villagers actually starve to death. How are you guys doing? You're still alright in terms of food. Some of you are starting to get hungry. But it's not too bad yet. Yes, thank you for telling me I don't have any food. I think I'm very well aware of that. Does anybody have something? They're going to drink. Okay, not what I was looking for. Going to the skull pole. Okay. Does nobody have a... You've got a harpoon. You're going to go fish. Thank you, Akin. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. We've got pears. Pears are ready to harvest. And that means the service trees ready to harvest. Ah, this is marvelous. Okay, finally, some fruit coming in. You know what? You can harvest over here. Okay, now you are hungry. Okay, fine. Go harvest. And that also means that the raspberries over here are ready to harvest. Collect berries, collect some more. And I'm also going to just set up a... Oh, there we go. We built 3 hearths and we got 1 more knowledge point. That is marvelous. We're actually going to set up a workplace over here. Harvest wild plants. Thank you. Okay, hopefully that will help us get some more berries and stuff. Okay. Now, the thing is that if you were a nomadic tribe and you decided to move to a new area, you were setting yourself up potentially for failure, for potentially getting this, where you get to the point, you get to the place you wanted to move to, and then you die. Okay, so I'm sure in history a lot of tribes went through the tribulations that my tribe is currently going through, where I told them, as a leader, I told them we are moving over there, and then, yeah, nothing worked. I basically just doomed my tribe. So in the past, that definitely would have happened. I really was actually planning on being a little bit more nomadic and moving across the tribe, but I guess if we wanted to do that... Oh, there is a game where we can kind of do that. That's Polyolithic. That may be the game I'm going to play next time. Oh, not next time, but in future, after Dawn of Man. I'm probably going to play Polyolithic. It's also set in the Stone Age. Very different art style, a little bit of a different game. Not a city builder per se, but you can build a city. Okay, we are low on food. It's no longer that we have no food, we are low on food. That's progress. But I think in that game we most likely will be able to be a little bit more nomadic and actually play into this. Before we get agriculture, we can actually move around a bit. But yeah. So at this time at this time, a lot of tribes actually were very nomadic. And there were some benefits to that. If, for example, and nomadism, if you're looking at nature, for example, a lot of animals are nomadic in areas with unpredictable resources. So I think in that, with that, this is not the best area to actually be nomadic in, because you've got food that's quite predictable. There are lots of trees here that you can get the fruit of. There are fish to catch over here. There are animals to hunt. It's quite predictable. But in the arid areas, for example, especially in arid areas, it's a little bit more unpredictable. You don't know when the rain is going to fall, if there's going to be rain falling. You don't know which fruits are going to be born. You don't know where the animals are going to be. They may be moving, because the animals are very often nomadic because of sporadic rainfall events and food being unpredictable. They move around, and then human hunters or hunter-gatherers would also have moved after the herds. I'm going to craft a few bone spears here. I do believe, yeah, we've got 11 bones and 63 sticks. Yeah, we can make some bone spears here. Armor up our tribemen so that we can hunt a few more things. That is what we are going to do. You're bringing a pear and berries. Marvelous. And you're just walking, I guess, for the sake of walking. Good stuff. Alright. Hello there, Chanel. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it today. Glad you are here with us. Our village is expanding. And as you can see, we got a little doggy. So there are actually 2 doggies. There's one over there, and the one was hanging around on this side. There we go. There's the other one. There's the old female. So let's just have a look at her. There she is. Oh, she's cutie. So there we go. We are going to eventually get the dogs that we have domesticated. We're going to use them in hunting as well. I think very soon. I think that will most likely be the next knowledge we spend. Yeah, that is the last one we can spend before we move on to the Mesolithic, which is the Middle Stone Age. So yeah, 2 more points and we can get dog training done. And that's going to be marvelous. Alright, so let's have a look here. Our food stores. Finally we have food again. My word, our food stores crashed horribly. But that, that's what you get. You want to make mistakes and head to an area where you shouldn't be heading for. Purposes you shouldn't be purposing. Yes, I also love the doggy there, Chanel. We've got 2 doggies. There's the young male, or adult male. He's quite gorgeous. There we go. So, yeah, these two wolves, or these two, three. We've got a third one. We've got 3 doggies. So we've got 1, 2, 3 doggies. Oh, this is a new one. What have we got here? It's another old female. 2 old females and 1 adult male doggy. Wow, we are getting a lot of dogs domesticated here. Marvelous. We need 2 more points, and then we can actually get them to go hunt with us, and that will be marvelous. Right, now, we can... We've got no more space. Oh, we actually needed that extra house as well. Why did I take down... Oh, yes, I was taking down a lot of houses. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so we're almost at the point where we can actually have all the people supported with tents. That's going to be marvelous. Okay. We need to also hunt something. How many... Oh, we've got 21 dry skin left, so that's alright still. Any animals coming to the area? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We've got 3 wolf... Oh, we've got cave lion cubs here. Oh, that's awesome. Let's have a look at them, shall we? Oh, yes. Absolutely magnificent. I mean, look at these. So, they almost look like they should have saber teeth, but the cave lions didn't. They were very much like modern-day lions, so they wouldn't have had those saber teeth of the Smilodon and the other saber-toothed cats and the Machairodontidae, the Machairodontus, for example, that... Amphimachairodontus, actually, that we encountered in Ancestors Humankind Odyssey. They wouldn't have any teeth sticking out there. They just had long canines, typical lion-like canines. But yeah, interesting that we do have a bit of a pride here. And interesting, I don't think we've got any sexual dimorphism here. Males and females look the same. There's a female, there is another female, and there's a male. Yeah, so indeed, the male over here, go, no mane whatsoever. No mane on the females, so the male here looks very similar to the females. And I don't think we've got any record of the male cave lions actually having manes. That really is something that is confined to the modern-day Panthera leo, the African and Asiatic lions. They have got the manes, but most likely none of these other lions even had manes. Now we are going to stay clear of this pride over here. We are not going to hunt them. We're also not going to gather the food of this dead female wolf over here, because she's a little bit too close to the pride of lions over there, and I do not intend to be eaten. Not tonight, at least. Alright. Not until, at least, we've got knowledge here. But also, you know, trying to play ecologically or environmentally friendly, we're not going to hunt out an entire pride of lions. Now, if they were a lone lion, yes, we would have gone for it. Again, a female bear with cubs, not going to hunt her. There is a young female wolf there. We could try to capture that one. Oh, but it's right next to the bears. I'm not going to do that. If it were closer to our camp and not, you know, out next to the big-ass bears, I would have loved to. We've got a wild horse there. We may want to hunt the wild horse for food. Okay, everybody. How's the building? There we go. We've got houses for everybody. All the hunters, come on over here. We've got a wild horse, and then we've got an ancient bison, a young male also. Okay, so what we are going to do, there's even an ibex on this side. Right, so we can do quite a bit of hunting. That is brilliant. Okay, get ready. We are hunting a wild horse. Everybody gather here. Okay, come on. Oh, you are low people. Fine, let's get ready to... Okay, you are drinking. Okay, fine. I think everybody here is a hunter. Just that we need everybody together. Are you not a hunter? No, you're the trader. Okay, fine. Where's our horsey? Is this our horsey? This is our horsey. Yeah, that's the horsey we want to hunt. Okay, come on, hunt the horsey. So this is an old female. Interesting, yeah, to see it actually again as a solitary individual. Ah, Marvik has died of old age. Oh, on the hunt. You know what? He died the way he would have wanted to. Going on a hunt. Marvik took part on so many hunts. Or yeah, he took part in so many hunts, and now Marvik is no more, and everybody is so sad. Ah, okay, Marvik, thou shalt be remembered. We shall build a megalith in your honor one day. We can tell Marvik to still come and walk over here, but I don't think Marvik is very keen to walk. This is a sad hunt. Marvik, it was an honor having you in the tribe. Alright. So you see, we shouldn't go hunting because every time somebody dies. This time it's Marvik, last time it was the other one. It was actually an adult male, not an old one like Marvik was. There we go. Okay, great stuff. We can harvest. There we go, from over there. Okay, you guys, oh, you are very sad. Go hunt, please. Go hunt this young bison over here. And then hunt the reindeer. We're going on quite a bit of a hunt, so that we can get a lot of meat. And skin as well for our pride. Indeed, Chanel, the hunter, Marvik, died the way doing the thing he loved. And isn't that how we all would like to live, you know, or go out at least doing the thing we love? Ah, there we go. There is a reindeer over here as well. We also have a trader that has also arrived at the settlement, so we're going to have a look in a moment there. Okay, wow, that sling is actually quite deadly. Okay, we're not going after that one now. We are going to do one of you. Please come and slaughter this for me. Okay. Right. So, you guys, can you carry anything? Yes, you can. Carry this for me. You can carry that for me. Thank you. You're not carrying anything. Any stones here? There we go. What have we got here? Stone you can harvest. And then, I wonder, can anybody take Marvik back to camp, please? Ornak? I'm not sure whether you can actually do anything with Marvik here. We do need someone to take gear back. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so, here we go. If we spend a trade value of 100, we can actually get dog training. I don't think we've got anything that adds up to that. We can get rid of the bone spears. That we can get rid of. Okay, we've got some bones we can get rid of. Now the logs we don't need, we can get rid of that. Thing we can get rid of. We're going to get rid of some clothes, we don't need that either. And then just some hide. Here we go. And maybe, yeah, we just buy a flint as well, and then... Oh, that's expensive. Okay, so it suddenly becomes 150. Oh, because the commission is high. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, no. No, stuff it. We are not trading for 150. Prices are ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah, use clothing for trading. I'm wondering though. Maybe we should. Maybe we should trade it in. So let's trade the wooden spears and we don't need that anymore. There we go. 150, 150. And that means we have dog training unlocked. And now we've got all the technology of the Paleolithic unlocked. Okay. That is great. Now that means our doggies should be able to join us on the hunt. Not sure where our doggy... There we go. There's our doggy. Come on, doggy. Okay, I'm not sure. I guess the doggy will automatically come and help. I'm not sure. You're going to the reindeer, okay. Is anybody coming to pick up poor Marvik? I don't think so. You can grab the wooden harpoon. He did fishing as well. Marvik was a great guy. He did hunting. He did fishing. He never stopped. He just did his thing. And yeah, he was a Wonderful, wonderful tribesman. And I feel sorry for the fact that we lost him. Went out too quickly. Alright, now. We need our more dried skins that we do still have, and some sticks. Let's build this, and then hopefully we can get someone to actually settle in. We can get some more immigrants to at our place here. Let's build another tent as well. You're going to the tent. There we go. You're going to go build the tent there. Getting ready to build it. That is marvelous. Let's see. Dogs help once you issue the hunt order. They don't recognize hunting parties otherwise. Okay, so that means we're going to have to get the hunting party together at the camp and then tell them to go hunt, and the dogs will go along. That is good. Oh, that's marvelous. I'm looking forward to going hunting with the doggies. That will be fun. So, yeah. Interesting, of course, around the world, still dogs very often are used in hunting, in South Africa as well. Although in some cases it really is a problem because the dogs are used in poaching, in reserves, nature reserves. Especially children very often go with their dogs and go hunting. In many cases it is a cultural thing, but also in many cases those nature reserves are there to protect some endangered species. And then you can't go willy-nilly hunting around in there. But yeah. You do still, of course, have hunting with dogs as well. And sometimes, it's efficient, but it also can be quite cruel with the animals being torn apart quite a bit while still alive by the dogs. In South Africa, for example, that's one of the problems, especially the smaller game animals very often are torn apart by the dogs. But if you're looking at dogs in the wild, hunting, wild dogs in particular, the painted wolf, for example, in South Africa or in Africa overall, they are very efficient hunters. They are like very, very good hunters. Of the canids, of the dogs, I believe they are the best hunters, or most successful hunters. Maybe wolves as well, but they are in packs, very big packs sometimes. And they actually, they would catch an impala, and that impala is still alive, and it'll be torn apart by the wolves. But they have to eat very quickly, because the moment they catch something, hyenas are basically there to take it away from them, or try to scavenge and try to bully them away from the prey. And so they just tear it apart and eat it almost immediately. Which is, can be quite hectic, can be gruesome to see. I have never actually seen them tear apart one. I have once got into a pack of wild dogs just after they had fed. Their muzzles, everything was still bloody. They had just caught an impala 15 minutes before we got there. We were just driving along and there was this whole pack of wild dogs. It was absolutely amazing, but yeah, we got there just after they actually caught something. And basically ate it immediately. Let's see, how did it go here with the... there's still some food left there. Okay, what have we got here? That's some strawberry. Ooh, collect the berries. We can send someone to collect some blueberries and some strawberries while it is still summer, making use of the summer bounty here. Some more blueberries. Some more blueberries. Some more blueberries. Oh, yes. All the blueberries must be collected. Then, do we have any other animals in this vicinity? Doesn't look like it. No, no animals around here. Okay. Nobody has collected poor old Marvik. Have they? Because we've got nobody in the burial mound. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Hunter Man. You've been left out in the wilderness and probably eaten by the scavengers. Okay. Right. So yeah, Johan, indeed, dogs don't distinguish endangered species, same as cats. With the dogs, with the hunting of dogs though, the children or the hunters will usually just go give the command and they automatically chase whatever is. They keep them on leashes until prey is spotted and then they let them loose and off they go to go and catch what they can. So it's really instinctive at that point in time. But yeah, cats, especially feral cats, have been a big problem in terms of conservation, because they will just eat whether something is endangered or not. They catch it. They're very effective hunters. Dogs, cats in particular. Very, very efficient hunters. Effective hunters. Okay, we have got space for 7 more people. Okay, great. So at some point, we are going to get people actually hopefully coming to our settlement. You are feeling very sad. Go take a nap. Then. Okay, let's see here. There is someone that carries Marvik. They are almost at burial site. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Marvik is being carried by Yarkal. Thank you, Jerkal, for bringing Marvek to the burial site. And Marvek can now finally rest. There we go. He is officially in the burial site. Jerkal. Recovering health, okay. I wonder why you were unhealthy. Which your morale is hopefully also going up a little bit. Good, good, good. Thanks, Johan, for pointing out that there is actually someone carrying Marvek to the burial site. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, so people just doing their thing. Oh, are we under attack? Are we under attack? I hope not. You know what, I think what happened here, I think the cave lions attacked the bears. I think, yeah, that is indeed what happened. The adult female is dead. These are 2 cubs. These are 2 cubs. The adolescent. Same. The one is in good health. This one over here is still in good health. This one, on the other hand, is kind of wounded. To put her out of her misery or not to put her out of her misery. I think I am going to do it. We got any hunters over here? Not many. I think most of our hunters are kind of just... yeah, I don't know where. Everybody, please come and hunt here, and hopefully the wolves or the doggies will also now come. There we go, there comes the doggy. And are we going to hunt together? Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. There goes our dog. The old female is in the lead. Can you believe it? The old female leading the chase here. Oh, biting at the haunches of the bear. You didn't finish the job. You just gave a bite and then ran off. You know that bear is still alive, right? Go. Can we all just run a little bit? Come on. Can anybody run? Hopefully now the doggies also come into action. Anyone? There are 2 dogs. Haha, yes. Oh, okay, okay. Any moment now. Just stalking their prey, it seems. There we go. Okay. Well, 1 bite was taken, I guess, so that's something. Go doggy! Yes, indeed, Chanel. Go doggies! So the doggies actually took part. It's great. That is absolutely marvelous. That young female doesn't give us a lot of food or meat or so, but I did put her out of her misery. Kind of very, very much damaged by the cave lions on the other side of the riverbank over here. Ooh, we're going to capture this wolfie. We're going to actually, I think, capture someone. Or capture a wolfie, hopefully. If these lions, cave lions, don't come too close now. Who have we got that is a nice, sprightly individual? A kin. You don't have to go and get that. Come on. I hope you are coming to capture and not kill. You thankfully, oh, you've got a harpoon and you've got a biface, but hopefully you're going to try to capture. Let's have a look and see how Akin is doing this. No, don't stab it. No, Akin, you naughty. No, that wasn't very nice. We're Wolfie. Shame. Akin, you naughty. Go back and pick up the stone. Since you want to do that so badly. Come on, do that. Go get the stone. Stabbing a poor innocent Wolfie. I'm trying to capture. Trying to make friend, not food. Seriously. Alright. Now, hopefully next time we'll actually have a little bit more of an expansion happening. But in order to do that, I do believe we do need some more axes. We are going to chop out some trees. And we're going to chop out some trees very, very systematically. We're not going to clear the entire forest. We are going to only cut out some trees, like some birch trees. We're not going to cut out the oak trees here because, oh, in spring we've got to collect that. Okay, what do we collect in fall again? in autumn, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we collect chestnuts then. Now, where are the chestnuts? The chestnut trees would be big. They are big trees. There's an oak again. There's an oak. I think that's beech. There's a chestnut. We can collect chestnuts. That's a birch tree. This, I think, that's a service tree. Never mind.